Hello love, today we've approved your application to become a medieval soldier. Keep in mind, this is a pretty messy job, and before someone in the comments says, well, my uncle is in the military and it's a pretty cool job, he presses a button, a rocket flies off and someone somewhere explodes. Yes, that's very cool, but being a medieval soldier, it's a bit more labor intensive type of job. Now I know when you think about medieval soldiers, the first thing that comes to mind is a peasant levy. That's not what you're going to be. You're going to be a man-at-arms, which is a trained warrior, and your training begins today at the age of 7. Just like Harry Potter, you know, when he goes to Hogwarts to study boring magics and such, you are going to go to a man-at-arms school and you're gonna get bonked in the head every 14 seconds until you learn how to block properly. Now pick up that shield, son! Once your training is complete, you're gonna have to go to wars and battles and such, but you will have to do a lot of other work as well. Since you're one of the king's men, your main job will be to keep the king's peace. And if someone threatens the king's peace, you're gonna have to hack him up and tie up his mangled corpse in front of the castle gate, if that's what the lord of the castle wants you to do. But realistically, they probably won't want you to do something like that. I mean, who would want a stinking peasant hanging in front of their gate? Now take him down from there. Why did you string him up? Oh my god, what did they teach you in man-at-arms school? Don't worry about it, you will prove yourself on the battlefield. Now first you have to walk to the battlefield regardless of how far it is. Now I know Hollywood movies probably let you to believe that the fighting is chaotic and messy. However, realistically, medieval battles are more like marching formations trying to outmaneuver one another. So you're just gonna hang out with the boys and fight whenever necessary. Hopefully you don't get injured, because that pretty much means slow and painful death. Remember your training and good luck. Now of course, going to war has a lot of other duties other than fighting. When the fighting is over, for example, you're gonna have to loot the defeated enemies, which includes you stripping all the mangled dead bodies from all their clothes, helmets and weapons and such. And of course, the biggest loot in every medieval battle is the stripped mangled corpses. They're usually taken by the winner and sent back home so they can be used as fertilizer. I mean, you are what you eat after all. And yes, those dead bodies won't get on the carts themselves, so pick them up. Of course, there are many other duties as well, like setting up camp, gathering firewood, chopping the trees next to the siege, and then using those trees to build up siege engines and such. Literally any manual labor required during a campaign, that's your job. And of course, as a soldier, the most important thing is to follow orders. For example, I just got an order that the king, for whatever reason, wants us to go in the neighboring village and kill 1600 of the villagers there. That is also your job. So let's get to hacking. Hack, 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 hack. I hope you can count to 1600. What do you mean there's only 120 people in this village? My orders specifically say 16. Oh, oops. Okay, look, I know this joke is punishable by death, but realistically, this video is 40 minutes long. If they cut my head off now, I can't possibly